Hello and welcome to Newsbreak. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. The Demons have kept their perfect conference record in softball, but first, today's top stories. Iowa Wesleyan University recently announced its closure, prompting the collaboration between the Iowa Wesleyan University Board of Trustees and the Mount Pleasant Area Development Commission Task Force. Their joint effort aims to determine a new purpose for the university campus that respects its history and benefits the local community and Southeast Iowa. Robert Miller, chair of the Iowa Wesleyan University Board of Trustees, expressed their commitment to finding a new use for the campus. Rachel Lundeen, executive vice president of the Mount Pleasant Chamber Alliance, stated that the Development Commission remains dedicated to assisting the Board of Trustees in navigating the next steps with a focus on economic development. The campus is a top priority, and they strive to ensure a positive future for the institution. For more information, individuals can contact the Mount Pleasant Chamber Alliance office. County supervisors in Washington are considering a middle ground plan labeled as Option B for relocating several government offices. The plan would move the public health, IT, and county supervisor workspaces to a campus west of town while keeping the assessor, auditor, recorder, treasurer, and GIS offices near Washington's downtown area. This option addresses concerns raised about previous plans that involved moving offices to Orchard Hill or the former Federation Bank building. Option B satisfies the priority of finding a permanent home for public health in a county building and is the least expensive option, estimated at $2.44 million. The funds saved from this plan may be used to relocate the Washington County Engineer's Office. While the plan is not finalized, officials express optimism about the compromise proposal. The decision will be discussed in a regular meeting on June 13th, and there were suggestions to further adjust office locations within Orchard Hill. Concerns were raised about combining the Emergency Operations Center in large meeting rooms, as the EOC is restricted access facility that should not have public access during emergencies. A small group gathered outside the Henry County Courthouse in Mount Pleasant to express their frustrations and raise awareness about an anticipated guilty plea bargain in a case of stolen valor. Christopher Williams, accused of impersonating a veteran and accepting donations from a benefit organized by Help to Our Vets, faced a charge of fraudulent practice in the second degree. Williams had allegedly claimed to have cancer and asked for a benefit, raising $5,000 before leaving for Texas with the money. The proposed plea bargain of 5 years of probation has drawn criticism from the community, as a jury trial could result in a longer sentence. The charge is a Class D felony punishable by up to 5 years in prison and a $10,245 fine. The guilty plea agreement includes restitution of $4,750 to Help Our Vets and $1,265 in fines and fees. Williams agreed to plead guilty and serve as a suspended prison sentence. The case began in July 2022 and has now reached the plea agreement stage, with the hearing scheduled for June 5th. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at the weather and sports.
Protection is important, especially when you're talking about your dreams, which is why we're going to keep you covered with plans that can save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. That's protection.
Bring the kids and share the memories from steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Maybe your memories are of great food from the North Village to the Log Village, or learning how to square dance over at the Dance Barn. This is the place where memories are made. Make plans now to enjoy the history of the past at the 2023 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, August 31st through September 4th in Mount Pleasant. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Farm Bureau agents Tony Starr and Mike Welcher in Mount Pleasant today.
Hello and welcome back to Newsbreak. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. Coming up, we have your 5-day forecast, but first, obituaries. William Earl Stout of Ainsworth passed away on June 2nd at the age of 81. A celebration of life will be held at 10:30 a.m. June 10th at the Ainsworth Community Church. Jones and Eaton Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. That was obituaries. It is now time for your 5-day forecast. Temperatures have finally started to fall with a high of 87 degrees and partly cloudy skies today. Temperatures will fall to 80 tomorrow, and it will be partly cloudy in the morning but clear off later in the day. On Thursday, it'll be beautiful with a high of 79 and mostly sunny skies. Temperatures will start to rise back up on Friday with a high of 84 and mostly sunny skies. Finally, on Saturday, it'll be 83 degrees, and there's a chance of rain in the evening. We're going to take another quick break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at sports.
At 5 Star Community Credit Union, we want to help you lead a better life. We offer competitive rates and convenient appointment times for all kinds of loans: auto, recreational vehicles, home equity, line of credit, holiday, and personal loans. We make it easy to build your credit and enjoy the good things in life.
We invite you to join 5 Star Community Credit Union. We are community-minded and member-focused. Come visit our locations in West Burlington and Mount Pleasant or online at 5starcu.org. Federally insured through the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
At Brown Shoe Fit, we pride ourselves on traditional sit and fit service that's been serving the Mount Pleasant area since 1952. At Brown's, we have shoes for the whole family. From kids to adults, we carry the finest footwear for every occasion. Whether you're looking for something for work, casual wear, or exercise, we've got you covered. And don't forget about our selection of safety toe footwear for both men and women. Come visit us 6 days a week and experience the best in traditional sit and fit service. Brown Shoe Fit, where quality and tradition meet.
Welcome back to Newsbreak. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. It is now time for sports. The Washington softball team secured 2 victories over Fort Madison to maintain their flawless record in the Southeast Conference. In the first game, the Demons overcame an early deficit to defeat the Bloodhounds 10-7. Fort Madison took the lead in the opening innings, but Washington rallied back and dominated the later stages of the game. Ella Griner was a standout performer, hitting for the cycle and contributing 2 RBIs. Isabella Salazar pitched 6 innings, allowing 7 runs on 10 hits. In the second game, Washington again found themselves trailing after the first inning, but quickly turned the tide. They went on to score consistently while holding Fort Madison scoreless for the rest of the game, securing a 16-4 victory. Leighton Salazar, Lauren Hendrickson, and Haley Mitchell all had a notable offensive performance. Hallie Cutterback pitched a complete game, surrendering 0 earned runs on 5 hits. With these wins, the Demons now boast a 10-4 overall record and remain undefeated in SEC play with a perfect 5-0 standing. That is the news for Southeast Iowa. I've been your host, Nick Steffens. This has been your News Break, and I will see you next time.